We said it earlier, tonight's first honoree is sweet in every sense of the word, and I can only tell you that Mary Ellis, Director of Sales for Premier Sales Solutions, is a person that when you just say her name, people smile. And I think she gives that back both in personality and in contributions to our industry. And she's a remarkable person. To introduce Mary this evening will be Noah Quintero. Noah is 17 and was born and raised in Long Beach, California. She just graduated from high school and is starting her first year at Cal State Long Beach as a political science major. Her passions lie in art, fashion, history, and all things creative. She loves to work with people and currently works at Subway, which she loves because she says she can have small interactions that spread positive energy one sandwich at a time. Her main goal in life is to travel and learn about different cultures. The legacy she would like to leave behind is one of a person with a carefree, dynamic spirit that is fun-loving, forever accepting, and electric. Please join me in welcoming Noah.
When I went in for my interview with Mary, I didn't know what to expect. All I knew was what I was sent in an email about her. Her being a California native, like me. Her being a Pittsburgh Steelers and USC Trojans fan. I don't know much about sports, but that's pretty cool. Her having 3 siblings, something I can definitely relate with, me being the oldest. Anyways, when I went in to meet Mary, with Ali and my cousin at my side, we were greeted with a huge smile and a warm welcome from Mary. She introduced us to the staff and gave us a tour of the building. From the beginning, Mary had amazing energy and seemed so genuinely excited and passionate about her work. She showed us the test kitchen, which is pretty much dessert heaven, and where the cakes that were presented in Disney's D23 Expo were created. She brought us to her office that was covered in Steelers merch. She wasn't kidding about being a fan. She told us about her dedication to giving back to soldiers and how she sends deployed troops baked goods every month. Mary pointed out a picture in her office of a bunch of smiling children, looking like they were having the time of their life. She explained to us that that was from United Airlines' annual event, in which they give back to children who come from difficult circumstances to ensure that they have a great holiday season. This really resonated with me and inspired me. It was only 20 minutes into meeting Mary, but I was already so in awe by how much of a loving, helpful, and selfless person she is. The way she helps and gives to those around her and to her community is always something I wanted to do, and the reason why I'm getting into politics to work with government and help people out as well. So being around someone who lives those aspects of my dream in their daily life was so amazing to me. I feel that sometimes in daily life, we get so caught up in ourselves and in our own business and routines that we forget the importance of helping others. It hasn't been since mid-March since I've been in the humbling atmosphere of complete selflessness and genuine human compassion, which is at Building Bridges Camp. Building Bridges Camp opened my eyes to the true beauty in both the simplicities and complexities of humanity, which I can't thank CCEJ enough for. Camp is what had seemed to open up my eyes, but it seems to me that Mary has always had the ability to see the beauty in everything instinctively, which is beyond admirable. After talking for a while, we went on to the interview. We started off our circle discussion with the questions, what kind of student are you, and what kind of student did you think you are? Mary told us stories of her ambition and motivation, which is still a quality very present in Mary to this day. She told us stories of her favorite teacher and mentor, Mr. Jensen, and how she really wanted to do auto shop in school, even though that wasn't seen as something that girls could do. Her pushing of the idea led to her school starting an Auto Shop for Girls course, which Mary was ecstatic to be a part of. This is just one example of Mary's ambition, determination, and drive. Although something seemed out of hand, Mary went out and got it. Just when I thought Mary couldn't get any more inspirational, she told us about her support and contributions to the Fallbrook Animal Sanctuary. This is really important to me because I love animals and all of my pets have been rescues. So the fact that Mary strongly stands behind an animal sanctuary that not only saves animals but is strictly no-kill was so amazing to me. Another example of Mary's ambition to chase her dreams was when she left her job of 20 years as a cake decorator to pursue the job she has today. She left her comfort zone and took a risk that she was unsure of. Yet she knew she was making the right decision. Going into my interview with Mary, I didn't know what to expect. But leaving, I met one of the most influential people with the same passion for helping people and animals as I have. When I asked Mary what her best advice would be, she replied back with, "May you sail the seas of ambition and land on the shores of success," which I believe is so spot on for Mary. She followed and chased her dreams to get where she is today, working her dream career and helping so many people, which is why I think Mary is such a great role model and why I am so extremely honored to be introducing her. So please join me tonight in presenting Mary Ellis.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Noah, for such kind remarks, and Kevin as well. And thanks everybody for attending this evening. I absolutely understand everybody's busy work schedule and what it takes to come to an event. So certainly appreciate something like this. Just have a couple comments that I'd like to make, mostly to one, my company, Premier Cell Solutions. Been with them for almost 20 years now. Hard to believe. Our president, Mark Wilhelm, chairman, Rob Kinsella, our executive team are all here tonight. It's been really a collaborative effort with everybody being here. Certainly appreciate everybody attending. It's a little bit different with me with Premier. They kind of let me do what I want to an extent. They don't put a lot of pressure on me, and it's really the mindset of just wind her up and let her go. That's just kind of how it is with my company. So certainly appreciated to be able to be involved with organizations like CCEJ and being especially a part of their Building Bridges camp. That has been very impactful for me to see all of the youths and really what our future holds with them. So that was very, very influential for me. Other than that, my sister Nancy's attending. She also works with us at Premier Cell Solutions, so she's here joining us. And I can't thank enough to my vendors that are my partners as well, that have flown in Buffalo, Chicago, Northern California. So thank all of you for coming in and making the trip. Finally, but not last, is I have this job where it's somewhat unique. I get to call on the Albertsons account, but they're not my customers, they're my friends. So I'm so fortunate to have a job where these people are so close to me and I get paid to call on them. So it is an ideal situation. So just a really great opportunity for me, and thank you for all of you being here tonight. I just have a couple quotes that I kind of live my life by, and throughout my life and career, it's two specific quotes that I have. It's from, not shocking, but NFL Hall of Fame former coach Chuck Noll, Pittsburgh Steelers. But they're very impactful. And he's since passed away, but one of them was, "Be tomorrow people. Don't be content on past accomplishments. Push forward and be driven to succeed." So I live by that, but the last one that he really sticks to me is, "The thrill is not in the winning, the thrill is in the doing." And that pretty much says it all. You know, if you go ahead and do it, you're really a winner. So with that, I'd like to close and just tell everybody, thank you again for attending. I'm humbled by the award, and congratulate my other two honorees. They're very special people. Thank you.